Memphis, Tennessee. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. Most people know that the Celtics are big proponents of analytics.
It sure has, thanks, DA. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Smart, the guards. Brown, the small forward, with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. And it's Thompson in at the center. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Anderson in at the 3. Thompson outside. Brown right side. 5 on the clock. Here's Smart. It's deflected.
And timing is so important. I mean, right there, Brooks shows nice judgment, being able to get the projection.
Here's Anderson. Thompson with the rebound.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
Up top, Brown passes it to Smart. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. .112 left to play here in the first. Brooks against Smart. With the floater, and it's laid in by Brooks. Brooks has got the first points on the scoreboard for Memphis.
Absolutely relentless. Driving to the rim. Brooks wasn't going to be denied.
And Walker kicks to Thompson. Tatum looking around. Releases. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
You know, some scouts thought Tatum had tunnel vision, looking only for his own shot, but he's more about team.
Brooks, the pass to Anderson. Morant outside. Pass to Jackson. He dishes it to Brooks. Over Smart. Brooks misses.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Outside, Walker. There's the 3. That shot off. That's the end of the first, and both teams still warming up their offenses. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And before the game, we checked in with Marcus Smart, who told us how...
I'm the youngest of 4 boys, so...
And no question, Smart is considered one of the toughest guys, Greg, in the NBA.
You have to love his passion, his willingness to sacrifice his body for the team on a nightly basis.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
We've got Allen. He's out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Valanciunas in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble from 3 and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
Williams gets the bucket.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Allen outside. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Here's Valanciunas on target from 13 feet.
How about Valanciunas from there? He likes mixing in the shot whenever he can.
Pritchard passes to Williams. Here's Pritchard. Brown outside.
And Jason Tatum, he got a lot of the pub last year, and deservedly so. But Jaylen Brown made monstrous strides as well, especially when it came to efficiency.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And really, the line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter.
That free throw good from Brown.
A player who does special things off the floor. Jaylen Brown is an amazing role model for young kids. Very active on speaking about the importance of education and learning new languages himself.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And Brown drops them both. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Grant. No good on the shot. Walker with some nice D. And Walker's got the ball here for the Celtics. And finished off by Brown.
That is prime-time point guard play. A sensational find by Walker to set up the easy bucket.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The pass to Brooks. A three-pointer off the mark. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Brown's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
What speed in transition. Brown just slashing down the court for the high percentage shot.
Pass to Morant, looking to end the run. And so it's the Boston Celtics with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on... And that'll do...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's so good at reading opportunities and seizing up on whatever the defense gives up.
On the court for the Celtics, Brown the small forward with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Walker and Smart the guards. And it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. Here's Walker. Yes, that goes in. Walker's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Celtics.
Now, even with contact, Walker is dynamite, finishing easily over the intense D.
And with the Celtics entering that win-now mode last season, the acquisition of Walker just made too much sense.
Yeah, he's a proven winner. Dating back to college, Walker's made a ton of clutch shots in his career. GA, as long as he's in Boston, we have plenty of opportunities to continue.
To the middle, here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
This is what Thompson wants every time. He wants to get near the rim and try to throw it down.
Walker against Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Are you for real? Morant way up. That move was fire.
And Walker kicks to Thompson. Outside Tatum over Jackson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas.
Celtics ball.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. Knocks it loose. Over Williams. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut back down now to 4 on the bucket from Valanciunas.
Oh, perfect execution. The size mismatch was there, and they went right at it.
Yeah, and at this stage, that's just what you need to do. You got to get those high percentage looks. Don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
The Celtics have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Well, if you think back to Tatum's rookie year, he was the go-to guy in the 2018 Eastern Conference Finals. I mean, what invaluable experience he gained that season.
And we've reached the end of the third. Celtics lead by 7. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Jonas Valanciunas. Kyle Anderson is out there with Allen. And it's Melton in at the 1 spot. Melton feeling it out a bit to the inside. Here's Valanciunas. Doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Williams. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Passes to Pritchard. Clock at 6. Back to Tatum. The Grizzlies trail by 10. A floater. He lays it in.
Timeout. Such a field shot there, the floater.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're in front by 8. And 1:01 left in the fourth. So both teams making some changes here. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens had to say to his team. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
It's good.
Timeout.
Walker's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Walker in the post, working on Jones. And the slam by Williams.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
Shooting for Memphis.
Good on the first, and that brings them within single digits. And so Clark nails both of them. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Boston. Pass to Williams. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Celtics lead by 10.
This is the attitude Parker plays with, someone who's very willing to give it up to his open guys.
Now here's Walker. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they